This Shabbos marks Rosh Chodesh Av, and we learn in this week's Parsha, Masei, that it was in fact the yahrzeit of Aaron HaKohen, the only recorded yahrzeit in the whole Torah, where we learn B'chodesh HaChamishi, in the 5th month, Be'echad LaChodesh, that's the date when Aaron passed away. What was the great legacy of Aaron HaKohen? Well, the Mishnah tells us in Pirkei Avos, Hevi mitalmidav shel Aaron, be of the students of the great Aaron HaKohen. Ohev shalom, to love peace, Verodev shalom, and to pursue peace. Ohev es habrios, to love people, umakarvim LaTorah, and bring them close to the ways of the Torah. What was Aaron's method to draw people close to Torah? So there's a beautiful Avos Rabbi that relates that even when he would see somebody doing the wrong thing, when he would see somebody doing an Aveiro, he would go over to them and say, Shalom Aleichem, how are you? And he would begin to befriend them. And the Medrash recounts how the next time that person thought of and contemplated about doing the wrong thing, they would say, how could I, a friend, I have social connections with Aaron HaKohen, he befriended me, how could I do something so lowly? And they would in turn inspire themselves to live on a higher plane and to commit themselves to the ways of Torah and mitzvos. That was Aaron's method. He always sought to raise people up. And we learned that Aaron actually was buried on Hor HaHar, which I always found a curious burial place, to call something mountain, but maybe it speaks to the legacy of Aaron. Aaron always sought to raise people up, to see the good and to see the positive in them as a mountain. So he wasn't just buried in any old mountain. He was buried on a mountain that was actually referred to as Hor HaHar, the mountain of raising people up. So as we begin the more severe period of Avelus with the beginning of the 9 days, Rosh Chodesh Av, let's commit ourselves to the legacy of Aaron HaKohen, looking at the positive in other people, seeking creative ways to raise them up and befriend them, and thereby we should merit the rebuilding of the Beis HaMikdash, which was destroyed due to Sinas Chinam. We should commit to Ahavas Chinam, loving people, thinking about Aaron and applying his legacy to our lives. Have a wonderful Shabbos and a wonderful Chodesh.